6 matchup for you here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Down.
I got it. Hey, let's get that ball, Dean.
Clock, 10.
We'll start on the ground with Harris. That's moving him over, and they get him down, but not. The 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pass of 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots.
Right side here, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Steelers at 2-3 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
Ready.
Last week, their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give them 32 on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against
Ready, ready.
Does that shake your confidence?
Shot, 17. Ready.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll try again, but now from further back on 1st.
Watch out now. 50 0.
Harris out of a shotgun. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's
Ready.
also a gain of 9. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. This pass caught with the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very
Here we go.
I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4 down territory? Might he go for it?
Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Good for 22 and a first down. Well, we often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs.
You certainly can, and I think we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue team to put it around him for us because he was developing a hand injury. And now we're right there on the 2 his team force. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable.
A breakaway from Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Michael Thomas, 55 yards. And the Bucs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Here we go, set.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, taking the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something.
Ready,
right now,
break.
they're just cutting them to shreds.
And cycle.
Complete pass. Here they go again.
Cut.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now.
Drill, 52. Ready?
Set up to throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Let's go now. Striker, 3, 2, 10.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Set, ready.
Options galore here. Second and a few
6,
inches.
mega. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Last time out, look and repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go. Loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
Here we go, here we go.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. Not like to be one of those teams that go over that way. Just a pretty good effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Pick up after the initial contact. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out. That defense gets down to the battery and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Let's go now.
From the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Check 70 range. 70 range. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with 1 more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Looking at 3rd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'd say they learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work either.
The kick by Sanders is good, and that exciting start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Down.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have to go step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown.
Here we go.
That would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back.
Okay,
across
ready?
the field. He probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he was
Safety
a
Bobcat!
bit sooner.
Safety Bobcat!
The defender was right on it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Here we go.
To the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress, and now allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Got the gun now on 3rd down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Evans. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal
Come
caller
on,
and say,
set.
listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still
52 blasted.
Let's not force things here.
Ready.
Let's just check something down and pass the football.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground,
Let's go.
we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Fight. Red cycle. Steel blue. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defense
Ready,
is.
ready.
Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ready.
On second down, this is Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction for third down and 9.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner and turned into a free hitter.
Hut.
Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, he got some breathing room. And a strong run there as he'll take this one down
Ready,
to
set.
35.
Double 38.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10.
Hut.
35-yard line. He's got this to Pickens. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open
Ready.
to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Set.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right
On the
down
double.
field. Just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Hut.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing it. And that's caught inside the 35. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The 20, but a strong run. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Ready.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 60. At the 60.
They'll try to run forward with Fournette. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. In the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Ready, set.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play.
Here we
We'll
go.
have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw it.
Ready?
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. They play the ball nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there.
Here we go,
add to their
Jack.
score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to make some
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bennett. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On the jump.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we reach reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, some things to like about the first half. Ultimately trailing here, but it's manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Buffalo 18! 60
That's a short one here, the completion there, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
18! Mustang 19!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake
60
things
Bison! 60 Bison!
Believing you get it, and they got it there in a big way.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Yeah, that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air.
Dragon 60!
2nd and 9 now. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
Okay, break!
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. They should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Let's go now.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Come on, stand.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across
Set,
the
ready.
30.
22 needle.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, he's going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And they end this first down. Drive keeps moving.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Top by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try to spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This will be caught. The ball comes out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
It's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield, shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Up the gun for this. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second and 2. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense. They're giving a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Here we go. Here we go.
Defense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive
Let's go.
important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So
Come on, set.
it's all about how you respond,
Smash,
not just
red.
the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Let's go.
Incomplete
Call
pass on
Greg.
the last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ready.
Now back to throw. Going up top. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop, a big ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They're forced to take a short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
Ready, ready.
The ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean,
Ready.
he's watching him work with such great technique and reading it off and catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Set, hut.
Able to use his size to break off much
Shot,
more yardage after the
17.
catch, but still an effective game.
Watch out now. 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think,
Ready.
was a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game?
Hut, hut.
Maybe the game was just thrown off. Got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's
Hut,
1st and
hut.
10. Back to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to
Here we go.
use the
Set.
sideline. And what did we just see there? The you got it. The benefits of
10 cycles.
toe tap and foot dragging.
Drill 52.
Making sure it was a catch.
Set.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Striker.
Line of
3-3.
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hut.
Look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here.
Got it. Slide through. Hustle. Hustle.
The red zone now. Look to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 14 yards that time for number 14.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back completions.
43 rail.
So much for being conservative and running that through.
Ready.
On 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't even save it for the second touchdown. You get the first one for the second one even better.
Now on first down, he'll drop to Miller. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he would get first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was where he didn't have time to make a selection. He got that pick in early, and he showed why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry.
On the
So
set.
2nd and 9.
Set, cut.
Looking to throw. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not
Down.
consistent on this lead at all.
Blue strike.
It raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it and pick up the lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Here we go. Here we go.
So the
52
previous play,
blaster.
a big help, as now they have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom
Come
line
on,
is
set.
that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he
Fight.
should call.
97. Ready. Ready.
They hand this off to Harris. And some room to run now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 52 yards rushing for him.
Let's
He's
go.
carried the ball
You
just 5
kill him.
times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and
Ready.
10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
We need some intensity.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there.
Ready.
That's,
Ready.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of player that can spark your defense and swing some momentum.
Ready.
Felt like
Kill
they
him.
can take that type of
Ready.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Set. Cut.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Cut. Cut.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. To begin their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. He's got a man complete.
Let's
And
go
he'll be
now.
taken down at about the 22-yard
Let's
line.
go.
Look to throw here on 1st down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's
Ready.
down.
Mega. Set.
Looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something
Here we go.
instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down.
Hut.
He just keeps it and moves it.
But he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Here we go. Jack.
To me, like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's go.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding Henry here on the crossing route. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Set.
2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's go now.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Set. Hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As this offense takes a field against Sydney, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback.
See, the defense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell, and that will make this a 19-point game. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we go. Buccaneer. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well and not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or just close in fantasy football world. These guys matter a lot there.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It will only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, but in the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe you're just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum. Maybe you're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown, and it's
Some sort of a building block.
yeah, something.
So for the Steelers, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.